Hello everyone and welcome to this, a first look at Dark Times, a global game jam game. My name's Kasanas. Anyway guys, I'm putting this up here because, I've been waiting for a while. The game jam happened last week and I haven't put up the video yet. I haven't showed it off yet and I'm really quite proud with what we did. If you're not familiar with what a game jam is, basically what a game jam is, or the global game jam in particular in this case, the Global Game Jam is a worldwide event that happens every single year, and basically what happens is you show up at a site, at the Game Jam site in your area. At 6 o'clock your local time, you are told the narrative theme for your game. You then have 48 hours to produce an actual game, and a lot of people don't actually produce anything, or they're working on prototypes or whatever, but they're a lot of fun. This year the theme was ritual, and we kind of wrapped our idea around that. Now, I say we. It was myself as well as several of my students. I opened it up to a maximum size of 10-person team, so myself and 9 students, and I opened up to all my students, said whoever wants to join is welcome to join me, and we'll do the game jam together this year. So I actually had a full team of 9 students who said, yep, I'll do it. And a lot of those students stayed overnight, stayed the full 48 hours, and worked through the nights and that kind of stuff. So they worked really hard. The idea for Ritual for us, we wanted to create a game where you played a clock keeper, I guess, in a steampunk world, and your responsibility was to maintain these wards in the clock that held demons from another dimension out of the steampunk world. And that's kind of what we wanted to go with. And the idea was you would go around the demons had broken the ward, they'd collapsed the ward and shattered it, and shards were scattered around the dungeon, and you were supposed to go around and collect the shards and then use those shards to put together a puzzle at the end of the level. And by putting together the puzzle, it would automatically close that door and keep those demons out, and then you go on to the next level. And we did a lot. We actually designed 3 different demons. There's 3 different enemies in the game. Our character can run, jump, shoot, idle, crawl, duck, climb ladders. He can do a whole bunch of stuff. Melee. We created several different traps, as well as several different obstacles that would get in the player's way. We created a lot of stuff. We did a lot. We created a total of 6 levels as well, 6 full levels for this game. So we were really, really happy with how it turned out. Now, we didn't get all of our mechanics in place. Ultimately, we didn't get our puzzle in place. 48 hours to create both a side-scrolling game as well as a puzzle game was too much. It was a little bit ambitious, and we got as much as we could done. Basically, we worked from Friday night when we were told the theme at about 6 o'clock. We worked all the way until Saturday night, and Sunday morning when we came in again, some people stayed, like I said. I didn't. When we came in on Sunday, all of us gathered on Sunday, and then we created the levels for the game. It's basically what we did. And we didn't get everything in there. What we wanted, we had several different mechanics we wanted in place. So first of all, the puzzle, that got scrapped. It changed into find a key and unlock the door and go on to the next level, which was really cool. It still works out. Still works kind of similarly anyway. The other concept that we wanted in there was the concept of having, instead of a side scroller where the camera kind of follows your character along and keeps it in the middle of the screen, we didn't want that. We wanted to show an entire section of the dungeon at any given time, and that way we could surround the character with just blackness, just dark. It's so super dark. You can't see anything at all in the game, and only wrapped around your character is the only light that you can start off with. As you go through the game, you can find these generators, and by turning on generators, you turn on different lights in the game. And we got that in, and we got the way that the character looks in, and we've got it set up so the camera then moves in chunks, so you see entire chunks of the dungeon at any given time, which was really a big mechanic for me. I really wanted to get that one in, and I'm really glad we did, because I really like the way it turned out. I really like this idea, and I'd like to make other games based on it. It gave me a lot of really great ideas. That's really what game jams are about. It's about prototyping something or trying something, and then moving forward from there. There's a lot of really great stuff that's come out of game jams. Anyway, so that's what we got in place. Like I said, 6 full levels. We're pretty pleased with it. I am really pleased with this as well. And if you guys like what you see here, then let me know down in the comments. If you think that there's something you'd like to see as far as a video is concerned, then let me know. I will go in and I will try and make a video about that particular mechanic. Once my current series is over, I can go back and make a video about that idea. If you like this game enough and say, hey, I really think I'd like to see the entire series based on it, then let me know that too. If you'd like to see that, then I can go through and show you what we did to create this game. A lot of it came from the idea of my first 2D side-scrolling series. Four of my students were from first year, and that's what their experience lied in. So we kind of stayed within those parameters to make sure everyone could participate. But yeah, if you'd like to see that, then let me know. I can make a series out of the game itself if you'd like to see. If you think we should continue this game, and I kind of like a lot of things about it, it's going to take more than polish. It might take like a complete redo of assets and everything else. It will. A complete redo of our assets. But I think this could be a decent little fun game too. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, let me know that too. Alright, thumbs up, thumbs down, comments down below, and if you haven't done so, please take a few seconds to subscribe. Have yourselves a wonderful day, everyone.